This is News 3 Now at 10.
But first tonight, breaking news. Police in Beloit are asking people to avoid the 700 block of Park Avenue as they actively search for a suspect. The incident started as a domestic disturbance in Janesville when a chase ensued. Police used stop sticks to disable the vehicle. The suspect got out and ran. We will continue to update you as we learn more. The pandemic may not only impact your health, but your pet's health too.
While we aren't seeing the same COVID-19 transmission in cats and dogs, the pandemic itself is a burden on Madison area veterinarians, making it harder for them to provide the same care. Madeline O'Neill explains why and what they say would help.
Well, you guys probably know I'm a pet owner, usually trying to keep my cats from messing up the setup here, but a lot of us are pet owners, even more so during the pandemic, and many would argue that veterinary care is critical. But veterinarians didn't make the next cut for vaccine eligibility. In the meantime, they say the pandemic is impacting how they can provide care to our pets.
Hey, how are you?
As our furry companions help us.
And certainly help with families that are experiencing loneliness, as well as mental health issues. Okay.
Veterinarians like Dr. Kai Shu are here to help them.
Hi, buddy.
Fred's assistance goes beyond his best friend.
Our relationship is very close, to say the least.
To all of Janesville.
He's keeping our community safe, and we're doing our part to try and keep Fred comfortable.
Good dog, yeah.
Along with the bad guys.
Okay, big guy.
Canine Fred is fighting cancer.
But he has just done really amazingly well.
Without his oncology appointments.
I'd probably be without my partner.
And whether they fight crime or not, that's a thought most pet owners don't want to imagine.
Emergency clinics have really seen a huge increase in wait time.
Shu says at the same time the pandemic is discouraging already burdened workers, it's encouraging record pet adoptions.
So we've got this high increased demand of caseload as well as a struggling workforce, and that's really impacted our ability to care for patients.
More preventative care is getting shifted to urgent care facilities, meaning diseases get diagnosed later on, as other clinics feel the weight of the pandemic as well.
It's been really hard. I would say most days we turn people away.
The goal is to be a place to turn. WisCares, a branch of UW, offers subsidized care for people experiencing homelessness or financial constraints.
Because of the work we do, I feel like we can keep families together, including their animals.
Caseloads are up.
Just due to COVID and job loss and loss of revenue and increased hardship, a lot more people qualify for our services.
The veterinary industry in general is busy.
Thanks, Pop. At Precision Veterinary, the low-cost clinic has had to stop accepting new patients for their spay and neuter services because of health protocols.
And it leaves us feeling really helpless too, like when we can't, help when we get calls coming in and, especially when they're like, well, I've tried everywhere else.
They're continuing wellness services with the precautions they can take.
This isn't the sort of job you can do remotely.
But say vaccinations would make a world of difference for veterinary care in general, preventing potentially devastating hospital closures from staff needing to quarantine.
For a massive increased demand, massive crash in supply, now you've created a huge problem where somebody dies that didn't need to.
To keep helping our pets, Shu says the vaccine could go a long way in helping them.
The community needs us more so than ever.
Dr. Shu says veterinary workers are critical from the public health perspective as well. They're at the front lines working with animals, maybe able to detect the next potential emerging virus. Now, WisCares, the clinic that offers subsidized care to pets of owners who have financial constraints, they rely on donations to continue. We'll have more information on how to help them out on our website.
All right, Maddie, thank you. And the COVID-19 variant first discovered in the United Kingdom at the end of last year is officially now in Dane County. The first case reported today. Local health officials say the individual who tested positive for the strain has had no recent travel history outside of Dane County. Researchers believe this strain of the virus spreads more easily and more rapidly than the original, but is not more deadly. There's also good news when it comes to fighting this strain.
It appears that the Moderna and the Pfizer vaccines are still highly effective against them. And remember, when we look at effectiveness, we're looking at the ability to keep people out of the hospital. We're looking at to keep people out of the ICU. And right now, it appears that both these vaccines are still working for that. We need some more tests.
And cases are currently heading in the right direction in Wisconsin. For a week straight now, there have been fewer than 1,000 new cases per day. More than 40,000 doses of the vaccine have now been administered in the last 24 hours alone. On the state level, about 13% of Wisconsin's population has now received at least one dose of the vaccine. Only about 5% of the state has completed both of those doses. In Dane County, things a little better. About 16% of the county's 500,000+ residents have received at least one dose. About 7.5% of them have gotten both.
New tonight, a pair of Canadian researchers say just one dose of Pfizer's coronavirus vaccine provides more than 90% protection. The two doctors wrote a letter to the New England Journal of Medicine saying the benefits of the first dose alone could prevent hospitalizations and deaths. The Wisconsin Department of Health Services is launching a new website next month. It's aimed at helping people find places to get their vaccines and when an appointment is available. However, DHS says the site won't be a comprehensive list of all vaccination options, and healthcare systems, pharmacies like Walgreens and local health departments may already have their own scheduling software. UW-Madison wants fans back in those stands at Camp Randall this fall. The athletic department admitted today it is difficult to try to predict where exactly we will be in the fight against COVID 6 months from now, but they're hoping fans will be a part of that future and not just a limited crowd, but a full one. This is a big change from the empty stadium this past fall, which economic experts say ended up costing $16 million in local revenue for each home game.
Our heart goes out for all of those businesses and hotels and restaurants that have been hurting because of today's reality. You know, we have a desire to get back to where we were for the health of our community, for the health of our department.
And again, Deputy Athletic Director Chris McIntosh told reporters today this isn't a plan that is set in stone per se, but rather it's their hope for the 2021 season.
Yeah, all of our hopes. UW Assistant President Tommy Thompson says he wants 75% of classes to be in person in the fall of 21. Thompson wrote in a column that he has directed system campuses to ensure that students will have what he called a classic UW campus experience. Thompson says the system's aggressive testing protocols, social distancing, and masks have kept COVID-19 infection rates low. Well, let's turn it over to weather now. People are actually starting to talk to Gary again in public. He's got our first warn forecast. Gary, it's felt a lot better these last couple days.
Yeah, and just think, when we get our temperatures back close to normal by early next week, the shorts will come out, I'm sure. No, it's not quite that mild, but still, it'll be nice to get back to normal. Time lapse from the WIC Skycam shows some clouds early this morning, then some sunshine through much of the day before clouds started to move back in late this afternoon. There were even a couple of flurries of snow falling from those clouds, but as we look at Doppler track right now, most of the snow is out over Lake Michigan, over extreme northeastern Illinois. Can't rule out an isolated flurry in a spot or two, but visibility is right now at or above 10 miles from most of the major reporting stations, so if there are any flurries, there's just a few of them. High temperatures today in the mid-20s, 25 Madison, 27 degrees in Janesville and Watertown, and right now temperatures are in the upper teens, but with the cloud cover, that'll keep our temperatures from falling too quickly. By tomorrow morning, we'll be down to around 6 degrees, but with light winds, wind chills will not be a factor again. Look for a high temperature tomorrow of 19, so a little bit colder than today with partly sunny skies. But the good news is we will keep those temperatures warming up as we head into the weekend and early next week. There's also some snow chances on Sunday. I'll tell you how much we can expect in just a few minutes.
Gary, thank you. A local radio personality was arrested on tentative child pornography possession charge. 40-year-old Matthew Bradshaw Jones, who goes by Jackson Jones on Q106, was booked into the Dane County Jail last night. While he's no longer on the air on the station, online records suggest official charges have not yet been filed. The Mount Horeb Police Department was notified about possible child pornography possession in December and executed a search warrant at Jones' home last night. Officials say several electronic devices were taken as evidence. Jones is expected to make his first appearance tomorrow in Dane County Court.
New information tonight about the deadly plane crash in Janesville earlier this week. An NTSB spokesperson says the plane took off from Appleton and was going to stop at the Southern Wisconsin Regional Airport to refuel on its way to Florida. The pilot reported engine trouble to the tower shortly before the crash. The NTSB says the plane will now be removed and taken to a secure location where it will be stored. The final report could take 12 to 24 months to complete. News 3 Now's Naomi Cole sat down with Governor Tony Evers today to discuss his budget proposals. Republicans have called some of his key issues like Medicaid expansion, marijuana legalization, the repeal of Act 10, and raising the minimum wage as all dead on arrival in the legislature.
Why include policies in a budget plan that clearly don't have a chance in the legislature?
Well, I'm not sure they don't. Well, those policies didn't come out of thin air. Again, recreational marijuana, it's passed many referendums across the state of Wisconsin. Polls indicate that people want it. Medicaid expansion, same thing.
To see Naomi's entire interview with the governor covering a wide range of topics, all you have to do is go to our website, channel3000.com. Today, the governor signed a bill into law that cuts taxes by nearly $500 million for Wisconsin businesses that accepted loans to help them through the pandemic. The new law makes loans administered through the federal government's Paycheck Protection Program tax deductible under Wisconsin's tax code.
The state Senate has approved a bipartisan bill designed to begin updating the unemployment insurance system within the Department of Workforce Development. Governor Evers has blamed the technology issues for causing delays in processing claims filed during the pandemic. The Assembly could vote on that measure as early as Tuesday. And new tonight, the governor also proposing more than $2 million in his budget to help support the use of body cameras for Capitol Police, DNR wardens, and the State Patrol. It comes on the heels of a DOJ survey that revealed more than a third of state law enforcement agencies do not use them.
There is more to come tonight. The Milwaukee Brewers hoping to welcome back fans this summer. But first, a monumental day for NASA, successfully landing its remote-controlled rover on Mars. We'll have that story for you up next.
Dear winter, my squad of 15 vehicles with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive is revving to go. Bundle up, Toyota.
Lease a new 2021 Toyota RAV4 for $219 a month with $500 lease bonus cash included. Toyota, let's go places.
President's Day means more savings at the Brothers Maine President's Day Super Sale. Get in right now for the sale of the season with more savings on more brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and Amana. We've got a lot more satisfaction for you at Maine, like up to 18-month 0% financing and free delivery to make life a little easier. Hey, there's more home satisfaction at the Moore store. The President's Day Super Sale. More selection, more savings, and more satisfaction today at the Brothers Maine, your local store for more since 1938.
This is one of the biggest furniture events of the year, the President's Sale at Slumberland. Come on. Slumberland Furniture has the best prices around on all sorts of furniture. And right now at our President's Sale, everything is an additional 25% off our already low price.
This is totally you.
Oh. Yeah, this is the winner. Well, hello, Slumberland.
Get your look for less at the huge President's Sale at Slumberland.
You may not know them. The coffee shop owner who knows your order. The couple who saves your seats. The family down the street who greets you with a smile. They've been there for you. Now you can be there for them. Donate today and help our friends and neighbors keep their power on.
Madison Magazine's Restaurant Week is new and updated for 2021. Participating restaurants will provide a 3-course menu at a special price for dining in at the restaurant or for takeout that you can enjoy at home. Dining with a choice. Don't miss Restaurant Week 2021, February 22nd through the 27th. Additional support provided by Wisconsin Beef Council and E&J Gallo Winery. For Restaurant Week menus and details, visit madisonmagazine.com.
Dear winter, my squad of 15 vehicles with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive is revving to go. Bundle up, Toyota.
Lease a new 2021 Toyota RAV4 for $219 a month with $500 lease bonus cash included. Toyota, let's go places.
Friday morning, if your child is a fan of fairy tales and dancing, there's a unique opportunity here in the 608.
We'll give you an inside look at what the experience is all about. We'll see you starting at 4:30 on News 3 Now this morning.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Welcome back. NASA's newest Mars rover, named Perseverance, successfully arrived on the red planet today, beginning a historic mission.
Touchdown confirmed. Perseverance safely on the surface of Mars, ready to begin seeking the sands of past life.
After a nearly 300 million mile trek, NASA's Perseverance rover is now safely on the surface of Mars. Minutes after it touched down, the rover transmitted its first photo of the Martian surface back to Earth, signaling it is ready to begin its mission. The car-sized robotic spacecraft will begin one of its primary jobs, searching for signs of life, drilling into the ground, looking for evidence of long-dead microscopic organisms that may have thrived on the planet billions of years ago.
The Biden administration moving forward with its plan to scrap the so-called Remain in Mexico policy. Officials say some migrants will be allowed to start entering the U.S. as soon as tomorrow. The Trump-era policy forced asylum seekers and other migrants to wait in Mexico while their applications were being processed in the U.S. More wintry weather slammed the Northeast on Thursday. Texas still struggling with many power outages and water issues after that monster storm hit the Lone Star State this week. CBS News correspondent Naomi Ruckham has the latest from New York.
From the streets of Philadelphia to New York City and throughout much of the Northeast.
I'm kind of done with it, so we'll see. Hopefully this is the last one of the year.
Millions are dealing with yet another February blast of snow and frigid cold. Large parts of the nation have been pounded this week by dangerous and sometimes deadly winter storms. Drivers struggled with stranded cars across parts of the South.
All right, let's get this.
Power is gradually coming back for Texans left in the cold and dark this week after the mammoth winter storm.
We know the enormous challenges that you've been dealing with because of lack of access to power for the past couple of days.
Texas State Representative Sean Theory and her 8-year-old daughter are in a hotel after their pipes burst.
This is everyone's nightmare. Your home is your abode is where you go to find your peace and work, and now I'm uprooted.
More than 13 million, almost half of the state's population, have water issues. In many homes, the tap is running dry. Texas Senator Ted Cruz drew criticism for taking his family to Cancun, Mexico for a vacation as his state struggled. He said his daughters had asked to go on a trip since school was canceled for the week.
We were trying to be good parents and said, okay, we'll do it. And so we booked the flight. You know, I have to admit, I started having second thoughts almost the moment I sat down on the plane.
As the trip began to make headlines Thursday, Cruz returned to Texas early on his own. Naomi Ruckham, CBS News, New York.
Extreme weather has been blamed for more than 30 deaths this week, most from traffic accidents and carbon monoxide poisoning.
Severe winter weather is disrupting life for millions of people. A Wisconsin rehabilitation program says that also includes wildlife like owls. The cold weather is causing them to hunt for food near roadways or homes. That's leading to more owls being struck by vehicles or flying into windows of houses. The Cooley Region Wildlife Rehabilitation Center says it has seen an influx of owls coming in with injuries.
Just being able to hold some of these animals and then when it's time to release, you know, we try to call the people that have, you know, found it or anything so that they can be part of the release. That part is really rewarding. Sometimes it's kind of sad because you get connected and attached to some of the animals, but that's the best part of it, is seeing them get back out there.
The center says the owls will eventually be released back into the wild once they are healed. And here's Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti with an update on our forecast.
Well, every little bit, the temperatures going up is just a little bit more in terms of comfort that we'll see over the next week or so. But high-resolution radar tonight showing a few light snow showers on the southern portion of Lake Michigan. Fortunately, those are staying offshore from Racine and Kenosha counties. There have been a couple of isolated flurries over southern Wisconsin, but they're so light they're just not being detected by radar. I think most people will just see generally cloudy skies overnight, and that will keep temperatures up. Wider radar perspective, really nothing out to the west of us, so we're looking for quiet weather for tomorrow and for Saturday as well. But 3 things you need to know. Below normal temperatures will continue through Saturday. Highs tomorrow, upper teens, lows tomorrow night down to around 0, and then high temperatures on Saturday in the lower 20s when we should be averaging in the lower to middle 30s. But accumulating snowfall will arrive Sunday afternoon into Sunday night. Probably get a couple of inches out of that, and then we see high temperatures back to around 40 degrees by Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. As we look at weather track, the jet stream still dipping down across the central part of the country, but notice how it flattens out to the west of us. That's a sign that milder Pacific air is going to start moving across the country, and that's what will start our warm-up. It'll be a couple-day process, but we'll get there eventually. Just can't stay cold like this all the time. But the center of the cold air mass kind of stretches still from Canada all the way down into parts of Oklahoma and Kansas. Not a lot of active weather around here. Temperatures right now still in the teens thanks to cloud cover, and I don't expect them to go below 0 tonight. We'll see some breaks in the clouds as we head into the day tomorrow with partly sunny skies and high temperatures in the upper teens. Tomorrow night we'll see temperatures drop to around 0 or in some cases a little bit below 0, but with light winds. Notice the high pressure almost directly over us by early on Saturday morning. That means that we won't have much of a wind chill. And then on Saturday, those winds become south or southeasterly. That'll bring temperatures back into the lower 20s. And then on Sunday, we'll be in the lower 30s. But the trade-off there is here comes that next weather system with the possibility for some snow. Probably Sunday afternoon into Sunday night would be the best chances for accumulating snow here. But we're not looking at a lot. The computer models are showing 1 to 2, maybe locally 3 inches across southern Wisconsin through late Sunday night. 8 to 14-day temperature outlook calling for above normal temperatures to our east, below normal temperatures to the west. In between, that's usually where the storm track lies, and that means we're going to see above normal precipitation, especially beyond the end of our 10-day forecast. Looks like we could see a couple of storm systems around here at that time. The monthly Climate Prediction Center outlooks have come out. Above normal temperatures expected from Madison southward, and above normal precipitation for the month of March, and pretty much the same scenario for the rest of spring for March, April, and May. About the same above normal temperatures to our south and below normal temperatures to our northwest. High temperature 19 tomorrow. Skies will turn partly sunny. Look for a high of 23 on Saturday after starting out at 0. Then that snow on Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. Then temperatures back up to near 40 for Tuesday and Wednesday, dropping a little bit toward the end of next week. Some light snow on Thursday and a chance of snow on Sunday, but it's going to seem very nice seeing temperatures between 30 and 40 compared to 0 and 10, like we've seen for about 2 weeks.
Well, ready for it. Gary, thank you. Up next in sports, can the Badgers get back in the win column? We'll have highlights from a Big Ten matchup against a really good team tonight at the Kohl Center. The highlights next.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
When you pay extra for a turbocharged engine, you might feel the need to show it off. But if it comes standard, you might not. Hurry into your Volkswagen dealer today for President's Day deals and lease a new 2021 Jetta S for just $199 a month.
You may not know them. The coffee shop owner who knows your order. The couple who saves your seats. The family down the street who greets you with a smile. They've been there for you. Now you can be there for them. Donate today and help our friends and neighbors keep their power on.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about families coming together. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
This is the new Ergo Smart Base from Tempur-Pedic, and it responds to snoring automatically. So no more nudging your partner or opting for the couch. Because the Tempur Ergo Smart Base is our first system that detects snoring and automatically adjusts to help reduce it. Your best sleep, all night, every night.
And right now, save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
My wife had a tough week at work and she needed a break. I stopped by Quick Trip and they say, I want to surprise my wife with a special dinner. And the Quick Trip lady was like, our take-home meals are freshly made and absolutely delicious. I recommend the fettuccine Alfredo with chicken. And I'm like, sign me up. Upon arriving home, my wife says, wow, what's the occasion? And I'm like, just you. And she's like, looks like someone's getting dessert. Bless you, Quick Trip.
Quick Trip, we got you covered.
Madison Madison Magazine's Restaurant Week is new and updated for 2021. Participating restaurants will provide a 3-course menu at a special price for dining in at the restaurant or for takeout that you can enjoy at home. Dining with a choice. Don't miss Restaurant Week 2021, February 22nd through the 27th. Brought to you by the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund, helping veterans, elderly, and disabled neighbors in need. For Restaurant Week menus and details, visit MadisonMagazine.com.
Your family has a wide range of personalities, and so does ours. Meet the Volkswagen family of SUVs.
Hurry in for Volkswagen's President's Day deals and get a $500 purchase bonus when you lease a new 2021 Atlas Cross Sport SE Tech 4Motion for just $389 per month.
With less than 4 weeks now to go until Selection Sunday, the Badger men's basketball team is in a rut. Wisconsin lost again tonight, this time to number 11 Iowa. Sports director Zach Hanley has the highlights and reaction from the Kohl Center.
Against the top teams in the conference, Wisconsin is winless. 0-4 against Michigan, Ohio State, and Illinois. Iowa entered 4th in the standings, and UW's winless streak continued. Badgers haven't lost 2 in a row this season until tonight. At the half, they were down 9, but made it a game. Brad Davison splashes home the triple, one of his 5 threes on the night, and the lead is down to 3. But that's the closest they'd get. Joe Wieskamp makes it a 9-point game with his triple, and UW just couldn't slow down Iowa's big man. Luka Garza dropped a game-high 30 as Wisconsin falls 77-62.
Honestly, it's one of the, we have to stick together. That's a big thing. We you know, you can't feel sorry for yourself because then it's just going to get worse. You know, that's something we talked about, and we just got to stay positive with everything. It's not going to be your night sometimes, and sometimes you're not going to shoot well.
Definitely disappointing. You know, you work so hard to get to a certain point and to get it back down, but it makes it tough when you dig yourself a hole to start with. But, you know, it's kind of been the story of our season so far because we can't get over that hump. You know, you win a couple, lose, win, lose, win, lose. Have a few good possessions and then a not so good possession.
Brad Davison summed up the game the best with just one word: frustrating. And the Badgers don't have a lot of time to turn the tide with just 4 games remaining in the regular season before the Big Ten tournament starts. At the Kohl Center, Zach Hanley, News 3 Sports.
No surprise here. Giannis has been named a starter for the 2021 NBA All-Star Game. The league announcing that today. This marks the 5th straight season that Giannis has been selected as an All-Star Game starter. And the 5th straight loss for his team tonight, 110-96 again at the hands of the Raptors. Giannis leading the way with 23 and 12. Still missing Drew Holiday. Norman Powell and Pascal Siakam combined for 56 Raptor points. That All-Star Game, by the way, will be played March 7th. A new development since the league had previously postponed it. It will be a little different. They'll still have the famed slam dunk contest and the 3-point contest, but no fans will attend and participants will be in a mini bubble. The Brewers are reportedly taking the first steps towards allowing fans to attend games at American Family Field this season, submitting a 350-page proposal to the City of Milwaukee Health Department to host fans this coming season, starting with 35% stadium capacity. Now, based on the size of the ballpark, that would mean allowing between 15 and 16,000 fans. We'll be right back.
It's the A1 Furniture and Mattress Instant Cashback event. Save up to 40% off store-wide. Plus, get $50 instant cash back on every $500 you spend. Take advantage of 4 years free financing with qualified purchase. Shop in-store or online. Only at A1 Furniture.
Every year, thousands of Wisconsin residents make the difficult choice between eating or heating their home. So News 3 Now and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund would like to thank all who donated to our Week of Warmth. Your generous gifts of warmth will directly help your neighbors in crisis. For more information about the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund, visit kwwf.org. Week of Warmth for the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund, sponsored by Viridian Homes.
Right now, you can join Planet Fitness for no enrollment, $10 a month, no commitment. We're keeping things squeaky clean with tons of equipment and plenty of space to spread out while you work out. And check out the crowd meter in our free app to pick the best time to visit. Don't wait. Join the judgment-free zone today for no enrollment, $10 a month, no commitment. Join in club or at planetfitness.com.
Sign up today for $0 down, no commitment. Hurry, offer ends February 26th.
Celebrate a better night's sleep and save during the extended President's Day Super super sale at Denver Mattress.
Right now, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend and watch the savings add up.
Or save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic mattress sets and get a free $300 Furniture Oak gift certificate.
Save $100 on the entire Doctor's Choice lineup
And check out the Summit Firm for only $189.99.
plus 7 years no interest financing and free shipping.
Hurry, the extended President's Day super sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
You may not know them. The coffee shop owner who knows your order. The couple who saves your seats. The family down the street who greets you with a smile. They've been there for you. Now you can be there for them. Donate today and help our friends and neighbors keep their power on.
The Great American Sales Event at your local Ford store has just been extended. Don't miss out on FlexBuy with 0% APR for 66 months plus $1,000 President's Day cash on top of other offers on select SUVs. With added days of deals on America's best-selling brand, now's a great time to buy. Hurry in or shop online before March 1st. Get FlexBuy on a 2020 Escape with 0% APR for 66 months. And with President's Day cash, get a total $3,000 cash back. Hurry! The Great American Sales Event ends soon.
Get instant cash back on every mattress purchase over $500 only at A1 Furniture. Save up to 40% off top name brand mattresses. Plus get instant cash back and 4 years free financing with qualified purchase. Shop in-store or online now at A1 Furniture.
Every day, News 3 Now investigates. You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
All right, let's go to Gary. Final check.
Well, the cloud cover's keeping temperatures up tonight. Right now, they're mainly in the teens. Still 18 degrees in Madison. We would have gone for that for a high temperature a couple of weeks ago. Tomorrow, look for a high of about 19, so about where we are now. But no wind chills really tonight. And then some snow Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. Those temperatures, though, staying in the 30s, maybe near 40 a couple of days for next week.
All right, Gary, thanks. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 10.
Do something good. Be well, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.